lifestyle's been freezing cold like the diamonds in they chain, no lab-grown stones. JimmyBoi, you been baller, sit on the throne. Ain't never sold shit, clone, get your ass on. That bullshit is for the rodeo, it don't belong. Blowing on that donut beat pack from the biggest bone. From K-Town to H-Town, they hold it down. Internationally respected, you see the crowns. Dust Brothers and Theme Kings, we all hustlers. Been ballin' like JimmyBoi was feeding customers. Cold as ice, the block coming cop from us. Realest podcast in the world that can't fuck with us. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to fall, now we set the price. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we setting the price. Let's get it.
Yo, what up? What's up? Yo, guys, it is Friday. You have no idea how bad I needed this weekend to start, and I want to give y'all something to listen to. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching, you are listening to the world famous Cold as Ice podcast, coming to you live from Hollywood and all the way down in H-Town. Is me, your co-host, Ben Baller, aka the Wash Lord. I'm sorry, that's Ben Baller, not Ben Humble, aka the Korean John Daly. Down south in the H, we got my guy.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is, man. Jimmy the Gent, a.k.a. JimmyBoi, a.k.a. the Hustler's Choice, man. Live from the H-Town, A-Leaf to be exact. You know we do it like this and like that, man. What's good, man? What's poppin', baby?
Man, not a whole lot, dog. Well, actually, you know, there's some shit to talk about. Guys, if you didn't know, this show is brought to you by the Dust Brothers. That's Miles Davis and Jordan Winter. I'm not going to really have to flex their accolades. They know what they do. Original theme song, music by Illegal Cartel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dog, Jimmy, what's good? How are you doing, man?
Man, you know, I'm all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually got my first round of injections for my knees a couple of days ago. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I don't know what it is, if it's in the air, if it's just what it is, bro. I just been in a funk, man. I ain't gonna lie. I just been in like a funk, a slump, whatever y'all want to call it, man. It's like one of them times, man. I don't know if it's just the cold weather or what, you know what I mean? But just you know, just trying to jig out of it, you know what I mean?
You know what? I feel like today is the first day in like a while. When I say wow, I mean at least a month or so or something. Where my girl ain't here. I don't got the kids. And I only got like a 36 hour, you know, little period of time. But I woke up today, dropped them off. And I had one meeting with Popeye. Other than that, dog, I just stayed in, bro. I took like 3 small naps. I don't think I really watched much TV. I don't think I really did much shit. It must be, I don't know if it's the fucking, what is that, Mercury retrograde or whatever the fuck it's called. I just been in a funk too. I can't really explain it.
Yeah, bro.
And to be honest with you, bro, I just can't wait for the year to be over, dog. Like, as crazy as it sounds, and just crazier shit is happening every day, every week until this motherfucker goes.
Bro, facts. I swear, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I literally, like, on the weekends, you know, is when my boys go with their mom. And, bro, I literally just been laying around the house. I'm talking about laying on the couch with the TV on, not even watching TV. You know what I mean? Like, just sitting there, laying there.
Yeah,
just,
bro.
Just, you know what I mean? Like,
I have this shit on the TV. Like, I have Sports Center on or some Hulu documentary, but I'm not even watching it.
Yeah, it's like, it's just zoned out. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know. Like,
bro, I'm not even texting nobody.
That's what I mean. Like, not even on the phone, not doing nothing. Just zoned out, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't, you know what I mean? Vanna actually comes home this weekend, man, for a winter break. So, you know, I keep myself busy and things like that. But, you know, like, even, you know, going to therapy, you know, that my therapist tells me, bro, like, I got to do that, though. Like, I got to sit through it. That's what she says. You know what I mean? It's like, I think my best way to, my way of putting it together now, bro, like with trauma or whatever it is y'all want to call it, you know, in the past or whatever you've been through, it's like eating like food poisoning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can eat something bad, right? You'll throw up and all that shit. But it's like, unless you sit there and let the food go through the body, digest, and it got to come out, you got to shit it out, it's still going to be stuck there. So same thing with trauma or whatever it is you go through, man. Like, there might be shit that are coming up from the past for me or whatever it might be, but it's like, I just got to sit through that shit. Let that shit do what the fuck it needs to do, whether it be beating me up or zoning me out, man, so I can just shit all that shit out, man, so I can come into this new year. I'm just excited, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's like I don't even have like really resolutions or nothing, but I just like, I feel like even though I've been feeling bummed out, I also been feeling like I'm getting my groove back. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting my purpose or reasoning. You know what I mean? I'm getting out of that shithole. You know what I'm saying? And really just
we getting back to the bag, dog.
To the basics, man. Really just get on our ass, not even on y'all ass. You know what I mean? We on our ass, man. We gonna get it how we get it. We our worst motherfucking competition. You know what I'm saying? We're our worst critic. You know what I mean? It ain't nobody that gonna compete. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Look, I don't know how you feel about yourself, but I know a lot of people have told me, my ex, people who know me for real, I'm really hard on myself.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You know.
I'm the worst,
yeah,
bro.
duh.
I'm telling you, you know what I mean?
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. How do you stay cozy during the winter months? For some, wrapping up in a blanket with a mug of hot chocolate or watching a movie with the family is the best way to spend the month of December. Therapy's a great way to bring yourself some comfort that never goes away, even when the season changes. We've talked about the benefits of therapy a lot on this podcast, and BetterHelp is fantastic. If you've benefited from therapy, feel free to share your experience. It's helpful for learning positive coping skills and how to set boundaries. It empowers you to be the best version of yourself. It isn't just for those who've experienced major trauma, etc. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Visit BetterHelp.com/coldasice today to get 10% off your first month. Find comfort this December with BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/coldasice.
I saw this post that Justin, a boy, posted the other day talking about like I'm the type of person that when I'm going through something, I'm gonna just lock myself away from the world and just deal with it myself. You know what I mean? And that's just the type of person I am, man. No hard feelings to anybody or anything. It's just, yeah, when it's time to go through it, I'm gonna buckle down and really get to it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna depend on nobody or ask or need nobody to do it because I've been so used to doing it myself, man. We're gonna get it, we're gonna ride through it, and we're gonna come out to the top.
Well, you got any plans for Christmas, dog? What are you doing? You going anywhere for New Year's or nothing, or no?
No, we just gonna do we're gonna have like a little family get together for Christmas, and then me and the kids, we're gonna do like a little trip the day after Christmas, bro. Just for like a couple of days. Like we'll be back the day of on New Year's Eve. You know what I mean? We're gonna just go on a little trip. We're probably gonna go to the Nickelodeon Resort in Cancun.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? Get some sun and stuff like that because it's getting really cold out here in Houston. Like, not like usual cold. You know what I mean? So
it was 39 this morning, bro.
Yeah, it's 37 this morning. It's 37.
Yeah, dog. 39.
And the crazy thing, bro, with the Houston cold, it's like it got like this wind, bro. It's weird. And the wind is like what really fucks with you, bro. It hits you and you just be feeling sick. You know what I mean? Like I can't stand that shit. Like I guess because we're real flat out here or whatever. So. Yeah. I don't know, bro. When it gets cold, that wind, that wind is just, that should be fucking you up, man. For real.
I mean, bro, look, I'm about to play some golf tomorrow morning with Jordan from Dust Brothers. Me and Jordan go get some golf in. And then I head out to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
And I was checking Vegas out, dog. Vegas is 34 in the morning, bro. And it's like 40 during the day. And it might hit like low 50s. And it's like, I got a golf tournament. I got a pro-am. I got to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, and golf ain't fun, but at least I'll get a little warmed up because I'm hitting balls, exercising, and then the next day, it's like I got to go to the NBA Cup final, but at the same time, they got the Liv versus PGA, Bryson and Brooks versus Roy and Scotty Scheffler, the four best golfers in the world, right? They arguably top 10, and they battling each other at a really exclusive, like the most exclusive course in one of the top in the country, Shadow Creek in Vegas, and like it's outdoors, dog. So I'm spectating. But it's going to be motherfucking like, low 40s. And it's like, I'm not bringing a bubble goose out there. But at the same time, I just bought these hand warmers from TikTok.
Yeah.
Bruh, have you seen these things?
Nah, bro. I don't be on TikTok. So, when you tell me about this, I get mad, bro.
Hold on, bro. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up, bro. If you live in a cold town or you play any cold sports, then you know what this is. You know what these are, right? You never seen these before? The hot hand warmers, the hot pockets. Okay, these are anywhere you go to. You go to Green Bay, Minnesota, whatever, and it's like essential. I got a couple packs in my golf bag, right?
Yeah.
But bruh, I come across TikTok and I see this shit. I was like, what the fuck is this? Bruh. 2 fucking hand warmers. Look at this shit. Look at the size of it, right? My whole hand cover, I can put in my pockets. Bro, it got 3 settings. The first setting's 105 degrees. Second is 115 degrees. And the third setting's up to 130 degrees. This motherfucker get hot in 5-10 seconds. It's immediate. This shit lasts for like 6-7 hours. This motherfucker get hot.
That
like,
shit crazy.
Real hot. Bro, this shit was on sale for like $15 or some shit. And at their local golf shop, they want $40-50 for the one that's like 3 times the size, hella big. It looked like a goddamn cell phone. So I was like, I'm ready. But yeah, you know, I'm going to be out there. I don't like the cold weather, but this will be my first time out. Like, not necessarily single, but not married. You know what I mean? Out ready to grind. Let me go out there. I miss Complex Con. I miss all the other shit that's been going on. I'm going out there to network. Man. I'm playing with NBA players. I'm playing with, you know, NBA legends. I'm playing with PGA players, live players. I'm going to be out in Vegas just, you know, like, no, I ain't hitting no strip club. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just out there just trying to network. So I'm excited about that. So that's really about it. But yeah, I'm not doing shit for Christmas. I think we might leave town. I was thinking about leaving town for New Year's just to bring some new energy in with the kids. I got the kids for New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. And me and, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. In business and life, our assets are the sum of what we earn, what we create. Should something happen to you tomorrow, don't you want to make sure those assets are safe and secure for your legacy and your family's future? It's time to protect them with life insurance from Select Quote. Select Quote is one of America's leading insurance brokers with nearly 40 years of experience, helping over 2 million customers find over $700 billion in coverage since 1985. Other life insurance brokers offer impersonal, one-size-fits-all policies that may cost you more and cover you less, while Select Quote's licensed insurance agents work for you to tailor a life insurance policy for your individual needs in as little as 15 minutes. With Select Quote, you can save up to 50% compared to other companies, whether you need $500,000 policy or a $50 million policy. And if you're in good health, they work with your carriers that could get you same-day coverage for up to $5 million, no medical exam needed or required. Head to selectquote.com and get a licensed insurance agent. Will call you right away with the right policy for your life and your budget. Get the right life insurance for you for less at selectquote.com/baller. Go to selectquote.com/baller today to get started. That's selectquote.com/baller. Well, I mean, what's on your mind, dog? Anything, man?
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, just different things overall, bro. Like, even though, like, I'm really glad finally, you know, with the injections, trying to see how that goes with the knees. For the next 3 weeks, I got to go every week to get it done. And then also the day after Christmas, bro, is my first day to start the transfusion, basically, for my gout. You know what I mean? Like, I got to sit there. They're going to put an IV on me for 4 hours. And they basically like filter, you know, my blood to where they get rid of the uric acid and shit like that. So I guess it's just like, you know, things are progressing, everything's moving, you know, like that's one thing I got to do is progress. But just finally seeing things kind of moving and working. And really, like I said, you know, I don't know. I guess it's just like sitting back, just thinking about 2024 and thinking about there's nothing really crazy, but it's just like, you know, different shit, man. Shit built up from even the past, you know, things, people that, even the people that were around to the people that aren't around anymore. You know what I mean? Just really just thinking about life, bro. You know, it's crazy because it's just like another year, you know, we go through another year, you know what I mean? But it just seems like this year turned in 2025 just means that much more than the other years, you know what I mean? Like, it's just more important. It feels more, it's like, it's just everything feels better and bigger, you know what I'm saying? Just like, just ready, you know?
I mean, bro, 23 was the worst year of my life, dog. Hands down. 24 was pretty bad, but we getting over it, dog. What else, man?
So let's just address the elephant in the room, bro.
Which elephant, bro? It's like three rhinoceroses in the room.
Yeah,
right now.
literally, bro. I'll let you pick one. You know what I'm saying? Or you can start one.
Nah, dog. Which one you want to talk about first? You already have one in mind. What was you gonna say?
Man, let's just talk about these Jay-Z accusations, bro.
Oh man. Bro, like I said, dog, everyone thinks everything's tied together, and in a way it is, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Like motherfuckers want to say, oh, all that shit you did for Tory Lanez, blah blah whatever, you gonna pay for this, and do you ever see that dumbass bitch Jaguar Wright who be saying all kinds of crazy shit like Jay's doing? She's like a fake Cat Williams trying to predict all these things, talking about industry shit here, and that bitch don't know nobody.
I've seen like pictures of her, but I've never watched her videos and stuff like that.
She just talks about a lot of bullshit. All of it is cap.
Yeah,
Some of the Cat Williams shit that he said, to be honest with you, you got to take Cat Williams shit with a grain of salt. Not everything he said is 100% true, but, he said some shit that he brought the shit to light. And the thing is, if you say 80% truth and 20% is, felonious, motherfuckers just don't give a fuck. They going to disregard the felonious. You feel me? Whether you be in a rap, whether you be Drake, whether you be Kendrick, no one gives a fuck about hearing the truth. All they want to know is if one thing hit. So you throw a bunch of shit on the wall until something sticks. And when that sticks, you go attack that one weak part, right? And that's the fucked up part of things. Like I said before with society, you do somebody 100 good things. Let's say Jimmy, right? You got a homie of yours. You get him a job. You give him some bread. You be like, oh, you ain't got a car? I got an extra car. You got you. Whatever, boom. Then it come down to some shit, whatever. Later on, he'd be like, you had a good relationship. You always held dude down. And then like, someone he don't like comes into the circle and he's like, whatever. And you're like, Jimmy, man, why you help that dude out? Like, oh man, he needed some help. So I helped him out too. Be like, oh man, see, you fucked up, bro. That's fucking bullshit, whatever. Like, what? Hold the fuck up, bro. I done did 1,000 things for you. I ain't really, said no, but one time I do say no, or one time I help somebody you don't like, all of a sudden it's a problem. But it's not a problem when I help you out, so like what I'm getting at is everyone is hypocritical when it comes to this shit. And what I'm trying to say is I've known Jay for a long time. I have not had a strong relationship with dude for the last 20, but I know the dude's rapport and I still am tight with people that are in his circle. And he has a very small circle. Bruh, I'm so tired of the cap, of the this, that, and the third, the Aaliyah when Beyonce was fucking, hold on one second. Let me see what Beyonce birthday, let's see, okay? So September 4th, 1981, okay? I'm just trying to get some try to do some math right now, okay? So in 2000, let's see, 1, okay? Minus 1981, that 20. Would make her 20 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. They're like, oh, he met her this, whatever, boom. Let me tell you something. I met Beyonce in 1996. She was 15. 1997, somewhere around there. 97, I met her. She was 16. Okay. Destiny's Child. She was cute. I have no problem saying that. You could say something. I could say my daughter's cute. I could say whatever. People are so obsessed with these pedo vibes, and Oprah Winfrey has a fucking basement with fucking kids underneath and Pizzagate, all this dumbass shit. Right? And yes, Aaliyah was with R. Kelly when she was underage. I know Aaliyah. I knew Aaliyah. I was friends with Aaliyah up till she died. Right? Now, Aaliyah wasn't dating Jay, but at the end of the day, when she was dating Dame, she was well of age. Now, it may sound fucked up at the end of the day, whether it's morally right to anybody else. If somebody can drink alcohol at 21, they could drink alcohol at 21. A person at the bar might be 21, someone else at the bar might be 45. If they somehow connect, whether they have any kind of connection, if it's just physical, whatever, that's none of my fucking business. When you're talking about a 13, 14, 15, or 16-year-old, okay, it gets a little creepy. Now, grooming, whatever else. Look, bro, my boy John Stockton, who was the head of fucking Columbia Promotions, was doing all the shit for Destiny's Child back then. Okay, I know for a fact that Pharrell was talking to Beyonce, and I think they might have dated, whatever. Boom, she was 19 or 20. I don't know at the time. Maybe Pharrell's a little bit younger than me, and he's younger than Jay for sure. Jay's a year or two older than me, and so let's see, in 2000, I would have been 27. You ain't talking about a huge fucking difference in age gap, 7, 8, 6, 7 years for them. Now, is 27 and 20, is that for you? Are you looking at someone sideways for that? I'm just curious.
No, I was 27 dating 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
So look, whatever, right? So Jay met Beyonce through Pharrell. Okay, so the whole met somebody here and there. You meet people all the fucking time. I can't address the Foxy Brown rumors or whatever else. Me and Foxy had our issues for whatever shit. I don't think they and again, I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. And she was young out there. She was out in the hotels, traveling this and that when she was 17, 18, being a wild buck. I'm not going to talk about the supermodels out there that are 13, 14. There's girls out there real young. Dude, Kai Gerber just turned like 19 or 20. I met Kai when she was 16, and she'd been going to Paris by herself since she was 14. It's a different life. I have never had any kind of inappropriate fucking talk or conversation with her. I don't care about the type of shit. I'm obviously old enough to be her dad. But what I'm getting at is the whole shit about him grooming Beyonce is the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard in my life. Because Beyonce's dated other people that were in the business and other people that she was involved with. She married Jay, whatever. She actually turned Jay into a solid person. Jay was a different person. And, Jay definitely had a reputation of dating models and whatever. And people say, look, it's an expression of speech. When you watch TV, whether it be the Archie Bunker show where they use the N-word with the hard ER, where people used to say gay and retarded a lot on television and different things, times have changed. Parts of rap, when you say, yo, I met this young chick, blah, blah. Young chick is a figure of speech. That shit's a broad term. That can mean 18 to 25 or 26. Never were you talking about young. Were we talking about something else? Now, R. Kelly, I ain't speaking on him because he's not part of this conversation. What I'm getting at is, I went to a lot of Diddy parties. I've talked about this. I know Jay been to a lot of things here and there. I'm not defending him on anything else. I'm just strictly talking about the 13-year-old shit. This ain't the type of shit that dude does, right? That ain't in his MO. That never been in his MO. In fact, when these models would come out and go to the clubs and everything, please believe they had to have ID and be in there. He wasn't trying to talk to no 18, 19, 20, maybe 20. Beyonce, different story. She was a star. There's a different type of thing going on, just like Ariana Grande was dating Mac Miller at a certain age. Other girls that are coming up, whether it be Sabrina Carpenter when she's dating fucking Shawn Mendes, whatever the fuck it is. I know he's young too, but I'm just saying, people got it fucked up. Now, him addressing the situation immediately, and people like, yo, Jay never addresses shit. Dog, at a certain point, you got to address shit. Do you want to know why? Because a lot of times they say, hey, man, just settle out of court. You know who settled out of court the first time? Michael Jackson. Settled out of court for $23 million. You know what happened right after? The mother people said, oh, shit, we got $23 million out of fucking Mike? Oh, shit, I'm about to sell him too. They had no actual hard evidence he was cleared of any wrongdoing, but it destroyed his name. So he said, fuck this, I'm fighting this next one. He ended up fighting it, and it ended up fucking him up. He couldn't tour, couldn't do anything. He was in court the whole time, and he ended up being acquitted of any wrongdoing. But the public opinion, the court of public opinion, and think back then it's nothing like it is now. You got motherfuckers that ruin your good name. Now, people are like, oh man, you a Drake dick rider, or you fucking with with Kendrick this and whatever, blah blah, and this, and I don't think people motherfuckers will get that. I know all these people. So me defending Jay's character got nothing to do with Drake, got nothing to do with, I don't give a fuck who else that got beef with each other. I'm just talking about what's at hand. And the dude, Tony Busby, the attorney that's representing the alleged client that was sexually assaulted at 13, he makes up a good point, and people say, oh, well, Jay said, why don't you pull up a criminal charge against me? Why are you doing a civil charge? Because it's about money. And then a lot of people in the, fake ass attorneys and fake lawyers are like, oh, well, there's a statute of limitations. It's closed. No, bro. There is no statute of limitations when it comes to statutory rape, when it comes to pedophilia. So that's the situation I got a problem with, because they trying to get bread. Now, they say that Tony Busby's arguably one of the most successful attorneys. You got to remember, he's like saying, oh, Marine, you can't bully me, blah, blah. Listen, lawyers are the biggest scumbags in the world. And Jay got some powerful motherfuckers. So I'm glad that Jay gonna fight against this and figure it out and let the courts deal with it. When they figure out the discovery and the evidence, they go to trial, he's ready to go. Let it be. Then let that decide. all this shit that everyone want to see Jay's downfall, that shit's just dumb because you got some motherfucking shit. There's some lies that ran through the internet from Jaguar Wright or other people. That shit make me sick, bro. I'm just that like, and you know, like, oh, he did a tour with R. Kelly and blah, blah. I know for a fact I was on the tour. I was there. Bro, as soon as they found out Jay was doing, R. Kelly was doing some fucking real pedophile shit, like they knew, they was like, nah, bro, he was scared. R. Kelly had security around. Motherfuckers from J. Crew was like, yo, dog, yeah, it's a wrap. He was like, no. Why they doing this? And the tour got canceled. He was shook, and motherfuckers is weird. You hanging out with Harvey Weinstein. A lot of people did. Some people know, some people don't. Look, dog, I have a question for you. How many people in your life during the times you was running the streets did you know and never knew their government name? You just knew them as like Shorty Wop or, you know, Lefty or Killer or whatever.
A lot. Because I can tell you 95, if not 90%, 95, 99% of the people I was in the streets with don't even know my government name, even to this day.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did you care to ask them and whatever, you know? So now there's a picture of you in a club. I'm just saying hypothetically, you in a club in Houston from 2007 and you with a bunch of motherfuckers. Maybe they was killers, maybe they was pedophiles, whatever the fuck it is. And they'd be like, oh, Jimmy doing this. Do you know something? Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? They'd be like, I don't even know the motherfucker real name. Motherfuckers just be kicking it, people doing shit. Wow. It's not, people try to seem like they, just because you show up at a party somewhere, don't mean that they kicked at your crib. They could have been to a party that you threw or whatever. It could have been a lot of places. A lot of motherfuckers don't know everyone's business. And they say it is your job.
Yeah, everybody act like they know everyone's business. Everybody act like they know people's business that they ain't never met before. That's what's wrong. Like, that's what social media has done. It makes people feel like they just know these people, bro. And you know, I had a little problem a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Some dumb shit like that. So it's like, I know exactly what that's like, bro. It's like they just trying to, when they see someone winning, they waiting to get on the other side so they can be like, oh, you know, you lost, like you wrong, like when you do right. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to find that one thing that they can use against you to push you down because they see that you up there, you doing your thing in their eyes.
Yeah. So
that's the crazy part, bro.
I'm just so sick of dumbass people that never really been out of the house. And you gotta remember, Jimmy, I'm not trying to say like, you've seen a good amount, right? Mm-hmm. But you know, when it comes to the industry, like real deep inside, like even deeper than maybe even Bumby in certain ways, like LA, Hollywood shit. You know, I've been to all that shit.
Yeah, like before the mansion parties and all that shit. Yeah,
bro, before you even knew me, dog. I'm talking about the 90s, bro. Like all through the 90s, I was hanging out with Leonardo DiCaprio, going to parties with fucking, you know, and you see like Robert De Niro, Samuel Jackson. You see these people there, we chilling, hanging out. I've seen some parties where I don't really go out and I don't care. But like, I know what goes down. It's just like, you could be in those spots and not see what the fuck is going on in certain rooms and whatever.
I low-key be hating when I saw you with Joe Pesci, bro, fucking with him. That ain't even cool, bro. I'm hating, bro. I swear to God.
And you know, I was just with Joe last week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was with Joe Pesci last week. And like, you know, my boy Mike from TaylorMade was like, oh my God, bro, dog, dude. I'm this so hard. And this motherfucker hangs out with Tiger Woods and everything. He's like, bro, it's hard for me to not ask him for a pic. And I was like, bro, Joe Pesci pulled up, walked up on me, asked me some crazy shit, you know, and like, you know, I'll be seeing Joe like once a month. But what I'm getting at is, man, you do have to be careful about your circle. A lot of people knew that Harvey Weinstein was a scumbag. At the same time, there was things that people had to do, as fucked up as it was. Finally, people stood up. Good, man, he's a scumbag, too bad, whatever. But a lot of times, bro, entertainment, music, there are some scumbags. They get outed and then fuck them, and that's what it was. And some people have to deal with them, some people don't. You know, he used his power and abused it. But look, we'll see what happens. I think too many people have bullshit ass opinions, and the court of social media is just the judge of the jury of social media is just bullshit. And you know what? There's something I wanted to add real quick, bro. I hear a lot of times people say, "Oh man, you're not part of the culture. You disrespecting the culture, or this, and this." You know what? I'm gonna say this right now, Jimmy. And I mean this, and I don't, and it can be taken out of context. And at this point, I don't give a fuck. I deal with every single person individually, as an individual, as a person. I truly do. You either good or you bad. I don't give a fuck if you green or if you fucking Muslim or whatever. If you cool, you cool. You cool, you cool. That's all it is, right?
Yeah.
I do not go anywhere I'm not invited to. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to meet anybody new. I don't want to go anywhere new. Like, I'm not trying to explore. I've been everywhere. I know what I like. I go to places I do. There's some things I might extend. Like, I love going to Tokyo. Love playing golf. If there's something in between that kind of, you know, is kind of coexists in that little trip area, yeah, maybe. But I'm not trying to go do some more other shit. I'm not going to go bungee jump in the Amazon River. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And what I'm saying is, I'm not going to be anywhere I'm not supposed to be at, right? Like, bro, I'm old and rich. Like, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I just want to chill at home sometimes. I want to kick it. When people say, oh man, you not this or you not like us, I don't want to be like you, motherfucker. I want to be me, dog. I told people a million times, I'm not trying to be the next motherfucking Tupac. I'm trying to be the first Ben Baller. I think motherfuckers really got it fucked up when they think like, oh, you're not invited here. I never want to come. Bitch, I do what the fuck I want to do. I speak on what I want to speak on. This is my show. This is our show. I speak on behalf of my platform. People ask me for things. I don't go to other people's shit and be like, hey, do you want to buy some jewelry? No disrespect, but at the same time, 100% of every jeweler I know, whether it be Jacob, John, anybody, they're like, listen, man, they hit people up. Hey, man, let me get some jewelry. Da, da, da. Even fucking Kid Cudi was like, yo, bro, these dudes hit me up. And I said, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not going to hit anybody up. Hey, you want to change? No. You want something to hit me up. I'm not trying to go anywhere and people say, oh, you get this dude. Hey, man, stick to making jewelry. What you mean stick to making jewelry? I discussed that last episode. We're going to discuss the one of my most successful careers that I had in music. We're going to discuss the sneaker shit. We're going to you guys is too fucking young. Motherfuckers think that I'm either in my late 30s or whatever the fuck it may be. They don't know, oh, you 40 or you almost 50. Exactly, bro. Yeah. I did more than you and your parents and everyone else you could think of. And I'm not talking about one set thing. I'm talking about the entire fucking, the diameter, the radius, the circumference, the hemisphere of shit that I've done in my circle and the successful careers I've had is something I'm proud of. And again, I don't want to go anywhere I'm not supposed to be. When I got invited, to go to the forum and be in English, like I know where I can be and where I can't be, and I know places I can be, but I don't want to be. Mm-hmm. So people be like, "Oh man, you gotta stop inviting him to the cookout." Shut the fuck up, bro. I don't even want to go to my other people's shit. Like I'm going to where the fuck I want to be, bro. I don't think people understand that, dog. Like, why the fuck would you want to be somewhere you're not invited?
Exactly, bro. I know exactly what you mean, and that's the crazy part. It's just like you say, they're young. You know what I mean? Stick to just making jewelry. You know what I mean? Like, y'all just got no idea. They got no idea. I don't got to make another piece of jewelry for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, though, real quick? I don't want to get too deep into it.
Yeah.
We got to address this Luigi Mangione shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, bro, it don't make sense. It don't add up. He a good looking dude. Motherfucker got a 6-pack. Got, he's fit. He come from a very wealthy family. He was a valedictorian of his high school. Dude graduated sigma cum laude from an Ivy League school. Mm. He helped out sick people. His family owns a lot of real estate. The very prominent family. His uncle is a sitting senator or some sort of political official in Maryland. His family owns homes, group homes and not group homes. The elderly homes.
Retirement homes?
Elderly homes for the sick and stuff. And there's been some bad reviews. He's done a lot of hospice. He's done a lot of charity events and things like that. He's a good dude, and he wanted to fight the good fight. And my thing is this: you kill the dude who's a scumbag, and people are like, "Yo, man, this guy was a father, was a son, was a husband, whatever the fuck it may be." Look, me personally, hey, fuck that dude. He didn't kill. I mean, you might as well call him a murderer. He killed a lot of people. If you spend $1,000, $800, $2,000, $3,000 a month in healthcare, when it comes time for you to be sick and you need to get that claim fucking approved, what the fuck is you denying a claim? Motherfucker got cancer. I've been paying for insurance for 17 years, and now I got cancer and you ain't gonna cover my health coverage? fuck did I pay all this shit for? Like, it's just crazy shit and how much scumbags, like, they got all the CEOs that are shook now, taking their pictures off LinkedIn, taking the pictures off. They scared because they know that they're wrong. They out there making anywhere from 10 to 19 million a year as a sitting CEO of these healthcare companies. And, the thing about this Luigi dude is he's so methodical. It's just so strange to say they found a bag of money and it was Monopoly money in Central Park. And I'm like, and again, we don't even know if it's true. We don't know what the law enforcement is telling, if it's true or not. But you gonna tell me this dude gonna be in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and you play Monopoly, right?
Yeah.
And Monopoly has 4 railroads, and then they have the utilities. One of those railroads is Pennsylvania. Like Reading Railroad, this and that in Pennsylvania. It's in Altoona.
Yeah.
So he happened to be in a McDonald's in Altoona. You telling me this motherfucker had 3 fake IDs, had cash, had the 3D printed gun and silencers in his backpack in a McDonald's? Like,
right?
Bro,
like,
something just...
You still hold on to that, bro? You should have been let that go and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and he's a smart guy. You have to understand that. If he allegedly
for sure.
And then his YouTube page, he uploaded videos the day he was arrested, and the videos were he scheduled them. So the first video is like, if you see this, I'm already arrested. And the other one's like, oh, the truth's coming. And then, so a video is supposed to drop to later tomorrow, right before this episode airs. I wonder what the fuck that is. And I want to go see his charges, and all of a sudden, his charges are gone. So there's just so many crazy conspiracies that are going on with Monopoly, this and that. The motherfucker's name is Luigi, bro. Luigi Mangione, like that's as Italian as you can get, bro. I won't be surprised if he got a brother named Mario that go motherfucking bust him out of jail, dog. This shit's crazy, bro. Like,
It's crazy. But like I'm like, I don't want to, like, I don't want this to sound bad, whatever, but it's like, I'm glad there's like light shining into this whole health insurance shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like how, supposedly there were shells that was at the crime scene, and like each one had a different word, and it came out to like deny, defend, and dispose. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, for people that don't know what that is, basically that's the terms that refer to insurers denying payment on healthcare claims, denying claims. Let me bring that back. So the term refers to insurers delaying payments on healthcare claims, denying claims, and defending their actions. And that's really a lot of shit that be going on.
You
man.
deal with that directly with your gout, your knee, your
exactly.
Shit like that.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's. I don't want to try to make a negative to a positive, whatever. But like like even when he was getting arrested, he was getting pulled in, and he was just talking about just the things that the guy's saying. Like I'm glad that things are like coming to light about the fuck shit that be going on, man, because it's like all this money even being spent, things like that. Bro, you even know how my jewelry store got robbed, you know what I'm saying? And the insurance freaking company tried to they denied my claim, you know what I mean? And I'm dealing with that shit. So it's just like things like that, bro. It's like we pay all this money, you know what I mean, for y'all to find a little loophole or for the excuse to not pay, man. That's a fuck that shit, man.
Bro, his mom supposedly was sick, and he had been very open about that. And maybe I think that's something tied to UnitedHealthCare, denying his mom's claims. Plus, he had life-changing back surgery. That might have been an issue.
I was going to say that he was having some kind of back whatever, and it was giving him issues, and he was having problems with the insurance company for that too and things.
But the crazy thing is, I went to his Instagram page, and he had 3,300 followers, right? And then Meta disabled his Instagram and Facebook page. By the time I went back when they disabled it, he had like 300,000. Dog, he would have had 5 million followers today if that page was still running. Now, Elon, Elon don't give a fuck. Elon go let everything rock. So he got like 500,000 followers on Twitter right now, and he hasn't tweeted anything. But look, dog, I was just waiting for them stupid motherfuckers to start talking about his political views and whatever. And I'm just glad that they didn't go into, be like, oh, is he a Donald Trump fan? Is he this, left, right? No, he's not left or right, dog. He's talking about up or down, bro. That's all he's talking about, being up and down. That's it. So, straight
up.
Shopify. If you are selling anything online, Shopify is for you. They make it easy to sell your goods and grow your company to the highest heights. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/baller, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/baller to upgrade your selling today. That's shopify.com/baller. The last topic I want to talk about, and then we're going to end the show. The show will be ended. Jimmy, you got a sister? You have a sister, right?
I got a half sister.
Okay.
I got a half sister, but I have 2 cousins that I grew up with since we were kids. They're like my sisters.
Anyways, your half sister's your sister. Okay.
Yeah.
If your sister wanted to be a jeweler, would you help her, or would you just? I mean, would you open arms? Would you be kind of against it? Like, what would you do?
I'd be open arms, if that's what she chooses and really wants to do, for sure, definitely. You know
Okay.
what I mean? If that's, that's what she
So
really
let's say
wants.
you gave her a couple, gave her a couple plugs, some diamond dealers, a couple setters, this and that. She started figuring things out. And let's just say she started putting out some really fly shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Would you feel weird about spotlighting it? Be like, yo, my cousin did some flesh shit. Look at this shit. This shit look dope.
No, I wouldn't at all.
Okay, bro. I just saw this interview with Tony Rock. You know who Tony Rock is?
Chris Rock's brother?
Yeah, semi-famous comedian.
Yeah.
He's funny as fuck. He's on Instagram a lot. He's on TikTok
No,
and
definitely.
everything.
Yeah.
Bro, he did a crazy ass interview, bro. Like a full-blown interview. And I think Chris Rock he's had some brilliant comedy shows, but I also think he's a bitch. And when everyone was mad at Will Smith slapping him, at the end of the day, like, I don't give a fuck about either one of them. So, who gives a fuck, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of funny, and some people were really mad about the whole situation, whatever. But then you go into Chris Rock's life, and this is his dead brother, who I know, not dead, sorry, his cold, straight, legit brother. And his brother's on a podcast talking about he don't ever want a handout from his brother. I don't want to ask Chris for nothing. I want to get it on my own, and he does. The thing is, you are the biggest star at certain points, one of the biggest comedians before Kevin Hart had come out. You are doing massive sellout shows. You are so famous. You are doing huge movies and everything else. It ain't shit to get you in a movie. Bro, if you look at Adam Sandler, he would put a dude he just met on the street, end up being homies, make sure that motherfucker's in every movie until that motherfucker fucked up. I forgot what the dude's name was, but I guess he said the N-word and did some crazy shit, got drunk. You never see that dude in a movie ever again. But you see little homies that kick it, he always got a spot for them in one of his movies.
Always.
Adam Sandler always put his boys in.
Always,
Bro,
yep.
Tony's been in one small part or something. And so I think the movie's top 5, right? One of those movies. And Chris Rock comes to the thing and goes, hey, it's Barclays. Dawg, they from Brooklyn, bro. So, he's like, yo, you gonna have me open up? Yes, yeah, I want you to open up. And it was like some weird shit where even the day of the show, Chris Rock didn't call his brother, be like, yo, you ready? You ready to go for this show? Boom. And Tony went out there and killed it, opened up. And it was a big thing for him because it was Barclays, it was New York, it was a huge sold out Chris Rock show. He killed it. And Tony was like, yo, man, Chris didn't come out and say, hey, man, congrats. Oh, my brother killed it, whatever. Didn't say shit, didn't say nothing. So they're in the green room and Chris is like, hey, bro, I got a part for you in top 5. And he goes, word, for real? Yeah, man, I got a part for you, dog. So, we gonna put you in that, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I got a spot for you. Okay, cool. Didn't ask him nothing. They start shooting the movie. Every single person on Chris's team, all his friends, all these other comedians are in the movie. They're hitting Tony. Where you at, Tony? Where you at, dog? So what you mean where I'm at? He goes, yo, we start shooting top 5 today, dog. Where you at, bro? What's good? Where you at? Where you at? Bro, Chris never hit him. And this has happened 4 or 5 times. And he's like, yo, this shit broke my heart. And even when Will Smith slapped Chris, Tony was one of the loudest people in the room defending his brother.
Yeah.
And I just think about this shit now, watching this podcast. Some people are like, oh, man, this is corny. Why you on here saying this shit? I don't think it's corny at all, dog. I think at this point, man, it should be said. You doing foul shit, bro, and it come to light and you done held your tongue for so long. Fuck it. Why not say it now? I just felt like I just wanted to address it because I think about, even though me and my brother don't have the best relationship, if there's something I could do for my brother right now, please believe I'd make a phone call, do something if I could do it. If he needed some help from me, he could hit me up.
Yeah.
For whatever weird reason, we don't speak very much, but I think if I needed something and he could help me, I think he'd still do it. Not even a question.
Nah, for sure.
Still sends the kids gifts all the time, whatever, great gifts, something like North Face jackets. It's very, very kind. But it's just, that shit don't make sense to me, bro. And some people are saying, oh, it's because they better than me or whatever. When I look at Lonzo Ball, Jello Ball, and LaMelo, bro, they're all 3 so talented, right? 3 different ways. Bro, the youngest one ended up being the best player in the team, in the family. and you think that they ain't supporting each other, bro. I just seen a video the other day where some dude tapped LaMelo's head right before he got in the NBA, and LaMelo slapped the dude. The first motherfucker in there was Jello on Demon Time. But what? But bro, don't you ever touch my brother. That's how shit should be, you know? If someone fuck with my sister or my brother, I would go out. I'd be the first motherfucker. Be like, all right, dog, who we got to kill?
For sure.
So I was just asking you, like, if your sister ended up being like better or something, would you hate and be like, nah, man, like I would literally let's get you bigger then. Like this just don't make sense to me, bro.
That's how my mentality is, bro. I always believed, even as a youngster, like it's just playing your position, and sometimes the light gonna shine on you, or if it's shining on the person next to you, you got to help push them up. You know what I mean? Whether family, friends, whatever. You know what I mean? I got a lot of people that weren't even my blood that I put in a position and I helped them, build themselves up and didn't ask for nothing, because it's just like, that's what you kind of want, especially blood family. You know what I mean? Like my sister and me, we not even really that close. It's my half sister, but shit, anything I can do for her, I'm gonna do for her. I've even told her, you know what I mean? Like shit, anything, I'm your brother, you know what I mean? So don't ever feel, don't feel nervous not to call me, nothing like that. I love you, you know what I'm saying? You my sister, we blood. So whether we close or not, whether we might be bickering or not, like you still family. And I teach my kids that, like Vanna and her brothers, they have siblings, but I tell them, y'all grew up together, man. It don't even matter. Y'all siblings. And if I'm gone one day, y'all all each other guy, man. Y'all got to be there for each other. Y'all uplift each other. You know what I mean?
Dog, my sister to me is definitely much more successful than I am. I brag about her all the time. If I could help her, which she don't need my help at all. Sometimes I plug her with things, but like my girl just started playing golf. She got a better, prettier swing than me. She just has to fix some things here and there. I hope she does get better than me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get better than me, motherfucker. I want everyone, my son, everyone. Like, dog, it's just weird, man. Man, bro, dog.
And I know that's the thing, bro. I said this not too long ago, bro, but that's the thing with a lot of people. And we try to bring them up to be better than us. You know what I mean? Like anybody around me, even like you, I would want you to be better than me. It's all how it's to be. But a lot of people, they want to be us. You know what I mean? They want to take our place. You know what I mean?
Bro,
or
my
things
cousin,
like that is weird. You know what I mean?
love him to death. He's one of the best people I know in the world. I know he was mad when someone wanted to spend 25 or 30 bands. And I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time. What did I do? I sent them to you.
Yeah.
And you didn't take it as a weight thing. I was like, look, I'll do it. Fuck it. And sometimes I do a job for 10,000. I don't fucking know. But I'm just saying, like, at that point, like, I'm not tripping.
And that's the weird and the craziest thing about that, bro, talking about your cousin, you know what I mean, Steve, like, it's crazy because I remember, I used to go to the store. You remember I used to go to the store. I used to buy jewelry from y'all before I was even a jeweler or anything. I never thought about being a jeweler. And I remember me and him talking again after, quite some time when I became a jeweler. And it was just like, he was just like, bro, like, I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? Like, you and Ben are doing y'all thing. It's real. And it's like, that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never, like, I didn't go into the jewelry business trying to take you out or trying to compete with you, or it's not, you can't think like that, bro. You just stay in your lane. I was just blessed to even get into the game, and I was just like, I'm gonna just try to do what I do. Never. Every time somebody even came to me like, I used to buy from Ben, or I shop at Ice, I'm like, yo, that's my bro, for sure. Like, I'm never gonna compete, nothing like that. You just gotta know your mentality of how it is, bro. You know what I mean? That's what's wrong.
But there's a lot of motherfuckers who say they're my peoples, and we cool with. I've heard them say some shit, and I don't address it. I don't even care. People got to they paid up the bills, whatever. I'm on the 18th hole at the tee box at Angeles National, and Steve goes, hey, man, you see Jimmy got a fucking seminar? It's like 5,000, 10,000 persons, whatever. He's like, yo, dog, he's selling spots. I was like, yeah, dog, good for him, bro. He's like, yeah, that's crazy. I was like, yeah, I'm happy for him. Good for him, dog. Hit the motherfucking ball, bro.
Actually, it was 100,000 a spot.
Whatever the fuck it is, I don't give a fuck. I was happy for you, bro, and I'm glad.
I add one more thing, bro. Y'all got to know something, okay? Everybody out there in the world, bro. It's so much, you hear the saying, it's lonely at the top. Yeah, but you know what? It's so much better if it was you and your people up there all hanging out. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you had $1 million, but you got 9 broke friends, you ain't a millionaire, man, or 9 broke family members. You just 100,000 there. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together, man. It's enough money out here for everybody. Y'all see it, man. People getting paid billions, billions, millions, man. Like, it's enough for everybody, man. Stop with that bullshit, man, and just get to
it. Straight up. Hey, y'all, if you guys are in Vegas on Monday or Tuesday, Catch me at the golf course. You already know the deal. Guys, it is 12 more days of Christmas. 12 more days to Christmas. That means that there's 19 more days until the year is over. So listen, man, get all your shit out your system, starting with some new energy. Just know that me and Jimmy love you. Please hit that subscribe button.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we out, y'all.
This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold, it's ice. We took a chance to ball, now we set the price. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold, it's ice. We took a chance to ball, now we setting the price. Let's